his prepared speech.
As a tradition, whenever a speaker gives his first speech, so we all will give him a standing ovation while welcoming him.
Hello everyone. First of all, thank you for giving me this opportunity to share something with you. Before I start, I would like to start with two questions. How many software developers do you think are there in the world today?
Millions.
Something like that.
Countless.
And who do you think was the first software developer on Earth?
Alan Turing.
Maybe. Thank you.
Loves rock.
I will start by sharing a story from Robert Martin, who is the author of Clean Code book. I will start with something on the past, how it is applicable to today's society, and also give my recommendation for the future. So in the ancient days, there were very few people who could read and write. These very few literate people are the one who serve the society in the best they can. For example, when the king were to pass the laws, it was these literate people who would write down the laws. And when somebody is convicted of a crime, then they are also the one who reads out in front of the king's court, and accordingly the criminal is considered and determined to be guilty or not guilty. So they had elaborated code of ethics, elaborated standards, and agreement on how they behave amongst themselves in order to best serve the society. And they also have a good social status. In addition, the Hebrew scribes, they are also called scribes. The Hebrew scribes are also responsible for reproducing holy texts. They had elaborated laws against around them. So when they write, they need to stop, read aloud as they write. Or when they need to write the name of the god, they need to perform certain rituals. So this makes them precious profession, and nothing in that society happened, nothing much happened without them. And when at last the work is done on writing out the holy text, one other scribe will also review, and they have elaborated rules like they need to check the counts of each character, each word, each sentence, each paragraph. They will also see if the center character and the center word and center sentence are all equal. So this is like a CRC check that we have today. Fast forward, we are the modern day scribes. Nothing in this society can happen without software. For example, you cannot drive your car, you cannot use your microwave oven, you cannot make a phone call, you cannot claim an insurance. Everything depends on society, and software developers build software. So that comes to an understanding that we rule the world.
No.
Software has given good things, software has given bad things. We have seen in few of the cases, especially in Volkswagen, when there was some defect in the software happened and the CEO directly shoots to the developers who have developed it. So in the history of mankind, first time we have been elevated to the highest court. Before that we were in the background. And bad software has killed people in hundreds of thousands. And as society is depending more and more on software, it is not hard to imagine that it may kill tens of thousands of people by a critical defect. And when that happens, the world leaders will come down upon us and try to investigate what's going on. They'll get back with an unsatisfactory mind and they will pass laws. They will tell us what language do we use. So if that tens of thousands of people that they kill was in COBOL, then they may say that no more COBOL. If it was in Java, then they say no more Java. Something like that. Or they may ask that, okay, you need to, they will pass what process we should follow, they will pass what books we should read. And it is, I'm okay that it will be regulated. But having said that, we are 100 million developers today, and the first developer was in 1946. When we do some calculation, it is that every 2.5 years, number of software developers double every 2.5 years. Let's say that every software developer doubles every 5 years. That says that half of the software developers always have less than 5 years of experience, and they rule the world. So it means that regulation is necessary according to me. But before the world leader comes, I would like to be there first. I would like to have my own set of ethics and own set of standards and an agreement on how we behave as IT professionals in order to best serve the society. And we perceive to get this done. I'm closing it that these are none of my words. I give all the credits to none other than our dearest Uncle Bob. Thank you.